Eve. Well, Uncle Neely, it is Valentine's Day. Let's get into some Valentine's Day news on the morning run. Let's go. No matter whether you're East Coast or West Coast, it's early morning or it's afternoon, whatever it is. This is the morning run with Uncle Neely and Big Dog Chico. Minus Phyllis Duke this morning, but we're here to tag team this thing. If we can get everything right, all the technical difficulties. Unc got new cameras and high tech equipment over there. What's going on, Unc? How you doing?
Hey man, it is all good. I'm gonna tell you this: Duke the Scoop couldn't be with us this morning. He may join in late, but he had some other broadcasts he was working on. All I know, man, the word out of Hawaii, breaking news, this just in.
Out of Hawaii?
Out of Hawaii. Chico bought all the damn balloons at the grocery store last night. They said that they went in this morning trying to get flowers, trying to get candy, trying to get balloons, and they put a picture up, and they had this brother coming out of the store with like every damn, like, Chico, what you think of the other folks, Chico?
Come on now, dog.
Listen, shout out to all the men who did the late night, last minute shopping for their significant others or children or whoever for Valentine's Day last night. I went in to get me. I was like, I had an urge for something for like a late night turkey burger or something I was gonna cook. But I went in there, the line was so long, they only had one line open, to the fact I stayed in there so long to where it was too late to cook. When I got home, I was like, man, damn, but it was nothing but men getting flowers and stuff. Like it was crazy. It was like they didn't have ladies' night at the club. It was like men's night at the grocery store. Come in here and get you some.
Chico, let me tell you something. It really got nothing to do with Valentine's Day. This is big boy lifestyle right here.
Ooh, easy.
One of the worst mistakes you can make in life is going to the grocery store hungry.
Yes, this is true.
Going to the grocery store hungry will cost you more money than going to the strip club horny.
He ain't lying.
You can't do either. You need to go to the grocery store after you just ate, and you need to go hit the strip club after you done already have a business. Mm-hmm. Because the grocery store and the strip club can get your money while you full. They just got it.
They would definitely take it.
When you go in there and you're in the right mindset, everything in there look good.
Yep.
In both of them. So Chico, don't go to the grocery store hungry no more.
100%. Because I've gone in Costco hungry. That's the worst place you can go into. What?
Man, you probably came out
300 done
with groceries, a bird feeder, and a TV.
Some stuff that's probably still in the box right now or been opened one time. So yeah, you're exactly right. That's great advice for everybody out there listening in, tuning in, no matter where you're listening in from.
I will say this, Chico, to everybody out there in the chat watching this live, gonna watch this on replay, male or female, man, much love, man. Happy Valentine's Day. I think this Valentine stuff is become so commercial. You think it's just about buying, your chick something, but it's a day of love, express love, man. Biggie Small said it best: spreading love is the Brooklyn way. Y'all spread love today, man.
Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Brooklyn way, man.
Biggie. Hello, everybody in the chat. Y'all know what to do. Come on up in this thing. Wipe your feet before you come in and close my screen door. That means hit the like button.
You always got something, man. Like I love the Chico. It's normally on the night show. You normally turn on like the Quiet Storm DJ voice from the 80s, but doing it to your ear hole. But like you're talking about wipe your feet before you come in and close my door.
Wipe your feet before you come up in here and close my screen door before these flies get up in here and before you let my air out.
Oh, so you can't let the air out.
Can't let the air out. You can't be air conditioning the whole neighborhood.
Can't let that out.
So, like I said, y'all get in the chat. Put your city and your state in the chat. Any questions that you may have on this Valentine's Day, morning, afternoon, any advice you guys might have on this Valentine's Day, put it in the chat for us right now, and we'll make sure we get to them all.
Yeah, Chico, I know we got some stuff we're gonna talk about, but we can call this one open mic night. Like what y'all want? What y'all want to do?
Nice.
Open mic Valentine's Day. We're gonna spread love. Chico, you remember we used to pick people out the crowd and bring them on the camera? You remember?
Yeah, we need to start doing that. We need to do that for the spring at least, because spring starts March 11, right?
Yeah, first practice March 11.
First practice March 11, and then they go Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So you guys stay tuned for that. Y'all know we're gonna be on top of that, covering everything, and maybe we can start bringing on some guests. You know, for 30 seconds to a minute. Uncle used to say I used to have y'all on too long. I need to cut the cord.
No, you did. You did. You were too nice. You were too nice. You were giving folks their own show.
Producer Chico back this day, executive produced by.
Yeah. You had your Suge Knight on. Anybody want to be on but don't want the executive producer all in the video, dancing,
singing. Come to the network.
We got Grand Junction, Colorado in the house, Alabama in the house, Firestone, Colorado, Great Court, South Carolina, Dallas, Texas, Greenville, South Carolina. Man, they checking in on this Valentine's Day.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you guys. If y'all woke up to some flowers and stuff, let us know in the chat. If you're driving on the highway or wherever you're going, you know what I mean? Pump your brakes and toot your horn for your boys.
Got one question from Kimberly Nash Williams -Williams. Neela, you're doing this show instead of the rewind with Tyler. Typically, Tyler and I do the rewind on Thursdays, but he had a conflict yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you what the conflict was. He was invited to some kind of movie set. You know, they film a lot of damn movies in Atlanta now. Atlanta is right up there with Hollywood. This amount of films being filmed, actively filmed. So he was on some movie set yesterday. I think he was playing himself. You know, a middle-aged man trying to grow a fade is the name of the movie, I think.
Don't tell me you be on Tolly like you try to you be handling Tolly like you be trying to handle me on it, man.
Oh, no, look, let me tell you this. I handle Tolly way rougher than you. Way rougher. Tolly
Tolly look like he about a good 6'3" and 6'3", 6'2".
Let me tell you this, dog. Like the first time I met Tolly, like we were kind of like you and I, you know, we had hit it off over the internet and through some joint content before I ever stepped in the room with him. And I'm an easy 6'2". I could probably lie and say 6'3". People who don't know no better think I'm 6'4", but I'm an easy 6'2". You gotta look up to Tolly, man. Tolly, a long dude, Pauls, did he?
Okay.
Yeah, Tolly got some height on him. He a little light in the ass now, Paul. but Tolly got like a shooting guard, little point guard, shooting guard.
Okay. A light ass, but
he ain't finna post nobody up.
He'll get boxed out if he came down in the paint.
Real easy. You get that joker one elbow, he ain't coming back down there.
I'm not gonna do my Tolly impersonation because that's my dog, and you'll think I'm trying
to
get
on. I gotta
hear. That's my dog. We gonna tag team. I'm gonna tag him in. He gonna come close like you. All right,
I should have hit Tolly, man, to see what he was doing. Because when Deuce couldn't make it, I did hit Professor Chuck Bishop to see if he wanted to sit in. But he's calling a HBCU baseball game in Houston right now. I forget the name of the classic, but a lot of HBCU baseball teams in a tournament over
Chuck
in Houston.
Jamaican?
No, Chuck ain't Jamaican. He just happened to live in Houston.
Okay.
And so it was easy to walk out the bed. See, he get to cover. He's from Jackson, so he gets to come home and cover Jackson State when he can because his mom is still here. But he got Prairie View and Texas Southern right in his backyard, and he does play-by-play for both of them.
And what I meant by that was being Jamaican.
All these jobs. Yeah.
All these jobs. He's definitely working.
Yeah.
James Brown, hardest working man in show business. A Bishop. Shout out for the super chat. The super sticker just came in from Nicole. 63 for the $9.99. We appreciate all the super chats that come up in this thing, man.
Okay, sound man.
Yeah, we up in here.
Yeah, I thought Sound Man might have
Washington,
been, getting his Duncan Hines on, going to Cake Daddy, going out there buying some gifts.
Tyler will put them shoulders on cheek. Oh, come on, dog.
Oh, don't
Come
try
on,
to put it back.
Tyrone.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on, dog. Hit with the Steiner recliner, I think it was called. And will be showing us what Chef cooked for the week again this season.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We like to start those segments when football is in, because you see a change in the menu from, when it's the volleyball or soccer team or just general athletic meals. So once you get into football season with spring camp, and then again when you come back for fall camp, is when we really track it, because you see an increase in the calorie stuff that they prepare, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what they're trying to get into the athletes, including those smoothies and stuff they make throughout the day. So you better believe a lot of Chef Carl Solomon content starting this spring, but really escalating this summer going into fall camp.
Yes. Chef Carl Solomon, for everybody out there wondering, man, he posted some stuff the other day, had me want to bite my phone. Soldier Boy said, kiss me through the phone. I wanted to eat it through the phone. You feel me?
Hello, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Eat what through the phone, dog? You can't just leave.
Eat the food through the phone, man. Chicken katsu, the Mexican food he had, the Asian style. I love how he just keeps it, with the themes and whether it's, Italian, Asian, Mexican, soul food, whatever it is. Me too, Chico. That brisket and beans. What?
Yeah, it's brisket and beans. It's barbecue. I mean, it's hard to just pick a damn dish, one of his dishes over the other, because his crab cakes are good. His steak is good. I like when his theme days come. It's like a Mexican day and his quesadillas. I like his barbecue day. Chef Solomon be doing the damn thing, man. Everybody talking about coaches getting exposure and leaving. I know Chef Solomon DM's blowing up.
Right. And just like our DM should be blowing up right now, for anybody who wants to ask a question, have a comment, put in the chat right now. But if you want to hit us on the DM, or Uncle Neely at thepregameshow.com, Big Dog Chico at Instagram, hit me on the DM if you would like to become a presenting partner, sponsor, advertiser for this show, on this show. Holla at your dogs. We'll put you on. You will be seeing a couple of commercials cut by us, in a couple of weeks now, starting with the spring season. So holla at your dogs.
Hey, Big Papa
when you
Pump,
see
I
us.
came to the show hungry. Me and Chico, we had a breakdown in communication. We had a breakdown in reading comprehension again. I sent him this text. Now I can put it on the screen.
Red Big Man.
Yeah, I can put it on the screen.
Big Man, okay, all right.
Which was going to be running
Okay.
late. He said, go ahead and start because he may not be able to make it at all. Me and Chico are just off air.
Chico and I.
And I'm like, Chico, me and Chico.
Mean Chico. Who mean Chico?
Hey, I ain't trying to be I ain't in class. I'm trying to tell the people about you. And then we sit there talking, and he's like, yeah, man.
There you go.
When we gonna start the show? I was waiting on dude. I said, dude, did you read the text?
Like, man, I just got up this morning. It's literally morning for me. It's not the afternoon. I went to sleep late. I was one of the men in line last night trying to get a damn $49 balloon.
Well, I tell you this, wasn't nobody in line after you because you bought all of
them. It ain't tricking if you got it. Didn't Lil Wayne say that?
But you bring up an interesting point before we get into sports or whatever the chat want to talk about, and I want to know the chat opinion too.
Is it tricking if you got it?
They say it's tricking if you got it, but isn't it still tricking even if you do have it?
Here's my philosophy, and it's been that for a long time, thanks to the, as you would say, the great scholar and philosopher of our generation in time, from the great beach of Long in California, the great Snoop Dogg, who said, it's tricking, homie, even if you got it. It's a method to you holding it when they can't do without it. Just put the P up in it, and then you got it. You understand what I'm saying? So then Lil Wayne came right behind that pause and said, it's tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it. Well, me, I'm of the school of the Long Beach Crippeth, and I will say, it is tricking, even if you got it. That's me.
Yeah, Negus Freeman agree with you. Kenlon Jones agree with you. RT say tricking for treats ain't wrong. And we had look, hold on now. We ain't saying tricking is wrong. Like we endorse Unc and Chico Live takes a strong position and endorses tricking. We just trying to figure
No. Speak for yourself. I knew you was gonna
you
put
were
me in
just at
that.
the
No.
damn store last night buying every balloon in the building.
I have daughters.
50?
Yeah, ain't about 50 dog.
I'm sorry. You bought 25 twice. My bad. You have one or two different receipts.
That's cold blooded, ain't it? Yeah,
Talking
let
about
us know. Negus.
you mean you know, Chico.
Let us know,
It costs
Freeman.
money to date, Chico. That ain't tricking. It's cost to do a
It
business.
costs money
You
to
can't
do
leave the house
anything.
and not spend money. It's Valentine's Day.
Now I understand that. Like I said, I went out to get me something to eat. I was like, damn.
I bet you did.
Church. We all trick. Ain't that wrong with it, fellas?
I bet you did go out to get something to eat last night.
Uncle Neely is the leader of the foundational tricksters.
That ain't what they say. You add words. What is Joker here? He would make you call
Billy
him
Rabbit tricks are for kids.
TV.
Claude have mercy. Clean out all the candy at Walgreens. Give me all of it.
Chico, this just in. I got the red pen out for this one. This just in. Draymond Green says Jimmy Butler is a franchise-changing player, franchise-altering player. That's the kind of impact he's going to have at Golden State. What say you?
I say, yeah, it depends on what type of franchise altering he's talking about. Because he definitely can be a franchise altering player. You feel me?
Yeah.
If he come in there with an attitude, yes, he will alter your franchise. If he come in there and play like Jimmy Butler, that we know he can be that two-way player, yes, he could probably, change that trajectory of your franchise also in a positive way. Yes. So I think he's spot on. It's just which way is he talking about? That's loaded, kind of like the question that somebody asked you in the chat we'll get to. But yeah, I think Draymond is using his words quite wisely right there because he's knowing what he's saying. This guy's a franchise altering player, and that can go both ways. That's what Draymond is saying. But I tell you one thing, like we said before, I bet you he ain't gonna run up on Jimmy Butler like he did little light skin whatchamacallit, what's his name? Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna run up on him.
No, and even part of making this comment to the press is his way of waving the right flag and saying, I don't want no smoke. Like, let me compliment this crazy joke in public before he think I want some.
Yeah.
I want none.
He's that crazy dude that was in my 6th grade class when the city brought all of the schools together at one school. He was that crazy dude that you like, damn, I got a class with him. Whoo! By the second class, you like, dog, hey, holla at me if you need something. We need to be friends. You feel what I'm saying? Because you psychodrama. You'll come in here and blow all us up. I need to keep you close to me so I know what's going on.
One of them jokers, kindergarten through 3rd grade, had them little silver teeth.
Had them silver teeth, been bad forever. He don't know nothing else but to be bad.
No, you put them little silver teeth in their mouth. It's one destiny. Bad.
Immediately reminds me of a little boy I had on my team.
We go.
Bad. I ain't gonna talk about it though.
No, just don't say his name, Chico. You can talk about it. You got a bad habit of publicly disclosing people.
Yeah, I would call your name. I'm not just it's just bad, boy, bad for no reason. BAD bad, capital.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What do you do though? You're the Golden State Warriors. Is this the last go round for Steph Curry and Draymond Green? Are these guys gonna have another go at it, or should we expect this to be it and possibly see Steph Curry on another team in the near future?
I don't know Steph Curry personally, so I don't want to try to guess what's in his head about playing for somebody else. But he strikes me as that type with everything he's accomplished at Golden State, and then seeing how Clay left Golden State. he strikes me as that guy that's the only franchise he wants to play for, and whenever it ends, he'll be done. I do think Steph Curry is one of those once in a lifetime players that is so good at what he does that even when the tank is empty, he's still going to be shooting better than probably 50% of the league if he wanted to. And so he could go on another team in his after years and still have some production, even though he's not what he used to be. You see it, saw it with LeBron. He's still playing at a high level, and so even when he starts to fall off, he's still going to be better than a lot of people. Look at the way Shaq moved around at the end of his career. I mean, he's still 7'2" and over 300 pounds, so there was a usefulness and purpose for him even in the twilight years. But I just think Steph will retire a Warrior, man. And not that Jimmy Buckets is a rookie by any means, because Jimmy got some years on him too. I just feel like whenever you add a piece to Golden State, you're extending the amount of time that you got Chef Curry, not only that he can play, that he'll be willing to play, which are two different things. You like with Luka going to the Lakers at age 25, 26, no matter how much Bron wanted to play or can play, man, that probably extended Bron another 3 years. Because now he ain't got to do 90, 95% of the workload. He can fall back to 70, 75%. He can fall back to even 60 or 50, by year 3 or 4 of this thing. So adding a piece when you got an aging veteran takes so much wear and tear off of them that you actually getting you another year or two by adding a piece.
Talking about adding a piece and guys over 7'2", let's go to San Antonio. What Chuck say to women? There's some big old women down there in San Antonio. That was Chuck say.
He didn't lie. He didn't lie.
Man, you better leave women alone, man. Shout out to all the beautiful women out there, big, small, tall, whatever it is. It's Valentine's Day, baby.
There go the cake daddy. Duncan Hines is in the building.
And you're rocking with
in the building. Here goes the soul to soul, whispered in their earlobes. Now he want to compliment everybody.
You're rocking with the
me and Deuce, and then he got a whole different story. But here, somebody here. Okay, all right, Chico, go ahead.
You're rocking with the cake daddy early in the morning, aka Duncan Hines. Let me ask you about this. San Antonio made a move, and they have De'Aaron Fox now to go with Wemby.
Yeah.
But we've seen the emergence once again here and there of my guy Bol Bol, who I was urging the Lakers to draft years ago. Well, I've seen a stat that shows when Bol Bol starts, which he started last game for Phoenix, he's averaging right there along with what Wembanyama is averaging, a double-double, right at 18 points per game. You tell me, although this is not a you tell me episode, this is a segment though. Is Bol Bol the real deal? Are the Suns missing out and not playing him? What's the deal with Bol Bol?
No, he's absolutely the real deal, man. With that height and that skill set, he could do just about everything. Now, you may have seen different bigs be able to do the different things better than he can. Like Dirk may be a better shooter. Wemby may be a better dribbler. Dikembe Mutombo may be a better shot blocker. But when you add all the skill sets together, man, Bol Bol can do it all. You should have him on the floor as much as you can. And I know that from a spacing issue, like him and Durant ain't gonna be out there a lot. I totally get that. But yeah, Bol Bol, even Shaq shouts him out all the time, man. It's your guy. You shout him out all the time. Bol Bol ain't nothing to be slept on. He just got to maximize some opportunities and may have to, move out to move up. But he certainly has a very unique and deep skill set with all that he can bring to the table at that length. Now, he ain't finna look. You probably got to tie a pork chop around his neck to get the dog to play with him. He ain't pretty, but he can ball.
Claude, have
What happened?
You say you had man got to play with the pork chop around his neck.
I know.
You're wrong, man. Well, listen, man. I like Bol Bol a lot. Like I said, I saw him at Oregon. He only played a few games at Oregon, but I saw what he can do out there on the court, which is exactly what everybody is praising Wembanyama for doing.
Yep.
He get the blocks. He can shoot from the outside. He he was first before Wembanyama that we've seen the guys over 7 feet shoot the 3-pointer with ease like he's doing. Not even like Dirk. We didn't really see Dirk come down off the dribble and would just pull up like Bol Bol and Wembanyama can do. Dirk would kind of spot up and catch and shoot, or either back you down, with his back to the basket. But Bol Bol is a face up, basically a face up three, a forward, a small forward, like a Kevin Durant, can play the four. I think he can play well with Kevin Durant, both of those guys out there, or he can be that six man coming in and spelling KD or playing alongside with him sometimes. I think he's a gem that, you know what, just came to my head. I think he's like a Travis Hunter. Why do I say that? He's going to take the right coach to understand and recognize what he can bring and how to utilize that and use to the best of their ability. Otherwise, he'll just be with a coach who doesn't see the potential. Once he gets with that coach who says, okay, I just got to let him loose, let him play, let him start. This is his game. He's going to be a star in the league.
Now,
I 100% believe that.
What I'm about to tell you, I have no proof of. What I'm about to tell you, I have no proof of. This is just my eyeball when I watch the Phoenix Suns play. I absolutely agree with you that it's going to take a coach who understands what they have in him, because it's going to take a stronger coach to let the teammates know what we have in him. When I talked about him being on the floor with Kevin Durant and the spacing issues, I think that's a Kevin Durant thing. I don't think Durant was on the floor at the same time as me. Like he in my way, kind of mentality. And there are certain players, particularly in basketball, where four people ain't got the ball and one person does, and the space is limited. There's certain people that don't function well, no matter their skill set, on the floor at the same time, because they're used to the same space. They take up the same space. Their shots are from the same space, where they like the ball is on the same side of the floor. And so it becomes, crowded. That's why I say Bol Bol may have a better future somewhere else where he can be that dude that occupies that space. And maybe in this Phoenix situation, it is better for him to be the sixth man relieving somebody or limited minutes on the floor with him and Kevin Durant. But to answer your original question, Bol Bol can do everything Wemby can do. Wemby is just marketed and branded and presented differently. And one thing I say about all these international players, and you know this as a coach from Selma, Alabama, one of the things that be happening in America in little league ball, AAU systems, community ball, is they take a kid who may be big for his age and they make him play down low. And he doesn't grow anymore, but he don't know how to dribble, because now he truly is the height of a guard. Now, he was in 5th grade, he was a center, but by the time he got to 11th grade, he's a guard height, and he don't know how to dribble. These international players, the reason they come over here and dominate is they learn every damn skill set. Yep. They learn how to dribble regardless of position. They learn how to shoot. They learn how to set screens and free people open offensively. If they have any deficiency, it's the defensive side of the ball and the aggressiveness of defense, that's played in the NBA. But on the offense side of the ball, they don't give a damn if you're 6'3" or 7'3". You're going to learn how to dribble. You're going to learn how to pass. You're going to learn how to shoot from various spots on the floor. We don't do that in American Little League ball.
With this past game, they just lost to the Rockets, 119-111, the Phoenix Suns. Talking about, looked like he and Kevin Durant had to play together, because Bol Bol had 33 minutes and Kevin Durant played 42 minutes. KD had 37 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Bol Bol 15 points and 4 rebounds in this contest. The last game the first game that he started, which was against the Grizzlies, they lost 119-112, but Bol Bol had 30 minutes played. Kevin Durant had 43, 34 points for KD, 18 points and 14 rebounds for Bol Bol. So maybe they're finding a way that they can play together, and they're realizing, man, we got to do what we got to do. We're tanking right now, damn near. We have Booker's contract, we have KD's contract, and we have Bradley Beal's contract, who's not been playing like himself at all. So that has led to also news floating around that Kevin Durant will be out of Phoenix come the summertime. They're looking, the sources say that he will be looked to be moved in the summertime. Where do you see Kevin Durant landing at next season if he's not going to be in Phoenix?
Wherever he wants to. It's going to be his decision. This brother just scored 30,000 points, man. Like that's about 8 folks in NBA history. Like if you want to start debating who's the GOAT, I know there's some people with more championships and some people with more of this or some people with more of that. But the name of basketball is to score. And for this guy to be 30,000 points in, I don't care what age he is. I don't care what how sensitive some people say he may be, what happens in the locker room. Ain't nobody gonna turn down bringing on the Kevin Durant to their organization because the brother can flat out damn score the ball, like period, and still got a lot of juice left in them real thin legs. Like he is Slim Reaper, the
Slim
dude
Reaper.
can still play, can still shoot, can still alter people's shot when he's on defense. Now, when you get into those salary cap issues and what trade packages may have to look like, et cetera, I don't know those nuances all across the league, but I tell you this, it won't be because don't nobody want him.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
won't be.
maybe it'll be because he doesn't want to go somewhere. It was news that came out saying that KD was wanted by the Golden State Warriors and even Steph Curry
He turned
before
that
the
one down.
trade deadline. Yeah, he turned it down to stay in Phoenix. Would you have wanted to see that happen, him back in Golden State? You think that could have worked out? Or is that one of those situations where you're trying to redo something and it's just not going to be as good as it was before, and it might put a stain on what y'all actually accomplished in the past?
I think your second part of the question is why Durant said no. I think your first part of the question, or my first part of the previous question, the answer to it is why Golden State would want him. I mean, he's still Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That team, the nuances, the details of that team, like Clay ain't there no more. You got a lot of smaller parts of that team, that's no longer there. And if you take Kevin Durant and make him a Golden State Warrior right now, the workload that he has compared to being like with the young Booker, it's just different. So I could see him being like, nah, I've been there, done that, man. So I don't see him going to OKC, Brooklyn, or Golden State. But I think just about anywhere else, and the Lakers wouldn't have space for him. But I think just about anywhere else he could fit and change the franchise.
I think the Lakers should have been bent over backwards trying to get Bol Bol. They should have seen that potential when he first came out, and I think him playing next to LeBron would be a great piece. That's just me. I've been calling for him since he was in Orlando, and I thought there was going to be a trade for him.
I'm telling you, not only are you spot on in your analysis, and I agree with you, and I know you are a Lakers fan. I get all that, but you know what I said about extending somebody else's career? If Luka adds 3 to LeBron, you bring Bol Bol over there. You just now added 2 more, so you got Bron 5 more years now.
He ain't lying. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Lakers. Let's go, Rob Pelinka. Holla at your dog, so we can make some real Laker moves, man. Bring in Alex Len.
I agree with that. Swiper the Fox. He says he or she. They say that KD on the Rockets would be a problem for the league. I mean, what would like, man? Look, KD anywhere is a problem. Put KD on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's a real problem with him and Ja Morant.
Yeah, I think like, dude, he's still Kevin damn Durant, man.
I don't think the Houston Rockets need to do anything drastic. They have a great young core. They added, unless they trade away the veterans they brought in, like Fred Van Fleet, or Dylan the Villain, maybe one of them guys. But I think the core that they have with Alfarine Sengun and Jalen Green and my guy from Auburn, Smith, and they have the A-Man Thompson kid or Asu Thompson, one of them guys, one of the twins. They got a great core, and the shooter, the Shepherd kid from Kentucky. They got a squad in Houston. They have talent at least.
But I think you answered Swiper the Fox's what he was going with when you said Houston has a great young squad. So it's like, okay, we could bring in a KD and get some veteran experience and a score, or we could continue to bump our head one more season or two and let these guys age on their own and then
Yes.
take over the West. So I think both positions are right. Houston doesn't have to do anything, but if you did something like with a Durant, bro.
I think it'll do more to stifling the growth of those young guys who can really score. Like those scores. They got a lot of scores who can put up potentially the same amount of points that KD can bring. So let them guys grow into what they'll be, and and that way you keep those guys together, and you're like an OKC now.
Not to pivot, but I have this same conversation about Colorado football, about the wide receiver room with Coach Jason Phillips, the wide receiver coach there, because it's the same dynamic. You recruit in these just damn dogs out of high school, right?
Yeah.
And then you also bring in these guys from the transfer portal. And then more times than not, those portal guys, because of its playing experience, they take up some of those minutes or game reps that the younger guys would have gotten to develop. Well, you look 2 years down the road and your younger guy is still a younger guy. He ain't young in age. He ain't young in classroom, but he's still about the same age in playing time because you kept bringing in a Kevin Durant on top of him, pause. And so sometimes there just have to be a balance of we got to get veteran help so we can compete and even win big games right now. But we also can't just overload it with veterans because if we invested in these rookies, if it's the NBA, or invested in these high schoolers, if it's college football, the only way they grow is they grow by playing. So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Down to the chat. Everybody out there, shout out to Mama Tia, Swiper the Fox, Sabrina Walters, Big Papa Funk.
Holla if you hear me. Big Papa Funk is your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
That's almost as cool as the name that I seen in the chat. Feet Funkerson. That sounds like an old school wrestler name. But shout out to Air T.
Week fall. Duke pulled a hammy. He couldn't make it today. He pulled a hammy.
His eczema acting up.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
That's just what it is. That's why he be missing work. His eczema flared up.
But I said my eczema flared up. No, I can't make it in today. Mama Tia said we didn't see her super chat. Let me get to the super chats over here. Oh Lord. Valentine's Day. Okay, let me read it on the big screen first so I can see it. Earlier you did respond. Mama Tia said she waved earlier. We did respond. I'm not the one who told you strip the store last night.
Get him, Mama Tia. Get him.
I had to do it.
I'll tell you what he did, Mama Tia. Yeah. He go get slick, right? And he went to self-checkout. He rang up like 50 balloons as a roll of toilet tissue and tried to dip up out of there.
Hey, let me tell you a real story, though, what happened last night that had me. I wanted to kick somebody in the back of the head in a nice way. All right, real quick.
It's a nice way to kick somebody in the back of the head?
Yeah, in a nice way, not in a hurtful way. But after 9 o'clock, right, the self-checkout is now closed. There's only one line open, and there are a whole bunch of men and a few women trying to get stuff. I go to get in line. You know how when the line stretches back to the aisle?
Yeah.
So now you got to look down the aisle to see how many people down there.
The end of it is,
Yeah. So instead of doing that, I walked around the whole aisle to come up behind the line, right? So I leave a little space in between me and the person in front of me, honestly, because it's a woman. And I'm like, I don't want to be on top of this woman talking, and just behind her. So I kept a little space between. But I looked down at my phone. Next thing I know, this little local guy, I would say local. He probably was I think he was Asian. But he kind of popped in front of me. Wham. Real quick. I said, damn, he was quick on his feet.
Oh, so I didn't say space being polite, but he jumped in that space.
As if I wasn't in line. But I know he knew I was in line, right? But he only had one thing in his hand, so I said, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Let it slide.
That's where you went wrong right there.
That's where I went wrong.
Right there. I don't even know the rest of the story. And I can tell you this is where you went wrong.
That's why. Great. That's why you Uncle Neely, dog. That's why I went wrong. Next thing I know, finally, a manager comes and said, "Line 2 is open." Right there, it starts at the lady that's in front of the guy who jumped in front of me, and then me. So they go to the next line. So I got to make a decision now. Do I stay in this line, or do I go to the line that these two just went to, and that the one that just opened up? What do you think I should do? I went to the line that just opened up.
Sure.
Behind the guy who only has one thing and the lady who only has flowers, right? Lady goes and checks out. Boom, great. Guy comes up there. He wants to use some type of app to pay for his Okinawan sweet potatoes, the purple sweet potatoes.
Never had them, never seen them.
Very good. You need to try them. Amazing. If y'all had Okinawan sweet potatoes, put it in the chat. But he goes to purchase the potatoes. The lady says, "Sorry, sir. These are not Okinawan sweet potatoes. These are the red sweet potatoes." He said, "Oh, no. These are Okinawan." She said, "No, sir. If you look at this, that." So they go back and forth. He said, "No, these are Okinawan." So now I'm like, ain't this a biznai? He's going to argue this out with her. Now she got to call up another manager. We got to wait on the manager to walk. I'm stuck in line now.
The original line is getting short.
Meanwhile, the black people that was behind me in the original line, they done already walked up out of this thing, dog.
Ooh, you hot.
Ooh, I'm hotter than 38 hot, as they say. Somebody behind me, I can't even leave this line if I wanted to. He's waiting on the manager for this one bag of Okinawan sweet potatoes. What y'all think? Did Chico say something, or did Chico keep his cool and not say anything?
Chico did a balance of them. Chico said something under the breath. Chico said something. Chico said like, "This is going on." Chico
it had a let. So Chico was visibly upset.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, jerky shit, you know.
But here's where it takes a little turn. I happen to have on a Colorado hoodie, same hoodie I wore to the destroying event that they had out here. Same hoodie I wear on the podcast sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So I had a hoodie on, so I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna say, I got this Colorado all on my chest. I'm gonna be cool, right? As I do that, I see a security guard, and I'm not worried about the security, but I'm like, damn, I recognize this guy. Damn, that was one of the kids that was at the destroying event that I videotaped, and he was killing them. He was cooking them. So he was one of the good guys that I remember, and he remembered me because I had him on camera.
Yeah.
Ended up making eye contact. He came over there. I said, "Oh, what's up?" He spoke to me as all this is going on. He said, "Yeah, man, I watch you guys' podcast. You and Unc with the beard. Get out of here." Gave him a pound, and he went on by his way or whatever. But that kept me cool from saying something to the guy in front of me. I just kept my cool and just let it happen. It eventually played out, and dude spoke to me again on the way out. So shout out to Chris out there who doing security at the grocery store over there, and recognizing me for whatever reason, whether it was for the Afro-American Studies hair or the Colorado hoodie. But he kept me from going crazy last night just because he said, "I watch you guys' podcast." So shout out to him, man.
And
so
shout out to the Colorado hoodie, which was the first thing that made you control your behavior, and it was a direct result in you not getting your ass kicked in the store over some Okinawa potatoes, because you don't know what that little man from Asia know. That man would have put a hurricane run on you and had you all into the can down. So, how about you, man?
We'll hit you with a left hook, but nah, you're exactly right. That's another thing went through my head was mind your own business, because I almost said, "Dog, you know those are damn Okinawa sweet potatoes."
Yeah,
look, it says it right there.
That's what I expected you to say, that you stepped in. Is like, no, man, I can vouch that those are Okinawa. Or ain't.
No, dog. Mind your business, and you'll be okay. Because just like you said, that man probably was only 127 pounds, but he could have pulled out that thing on me, and that would have weighed way more than 100, you know?
And not that thing, not the barbershop thing. Yeah.
The thing that you said you had when the guy was in Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Keep that thing. Keep that thing. Like, look, that's the great equalizer. Like you gotta keep that tooling on deck. I'll tell you this though, Chico. Proud of you, brother, because a little patience. It's a lot of humps in the graveyard because people don't know how to be patient. And mine is just take a damn deep breath. It ain't worth
You
it.
ain't lying.
Because, like I said, now how this thing went off the rails was you could have politely said, "Excuse me, sir, I was next in line," and he probably would say, "Oh, my bad, I saw the space, I didn't know."
Yeah.
You would have got out the store, but when you went nice, got in, you gotta stay nice, guy the whole time.
Exactly. He was oh, you hard now.
Yeah.
You ain't saying that when I got in front of you. Damn. He told me to shut up, punk.
Yeah. Then you've been like Smokey and Debo. You said something when you left the store, but you weren't gonna say nothing else then.
All under my breath.
And let me say this to you, Chico, to the people who might be new to the program, because thankfully it's a blessing with the chat, the word spread. We get new audience each and every episode. I do want to say this. It was not racism when he was imitating that Asian man voice, because he imitated Magic Johnson and Ocho Cinco and Uncle Shay. So don't y'all try to clip that and be like Chico anti-Asian or something. Because if y'all gonna sit up and laugh when he imitate Magic Johnson, when he imitate Okinawa, be quiet then too.
100% appreciate that.
I still got to hear this Tolly though. I got to hear this Tolly imitation.
Uncle Neely. Let's read this super chat from Mama Tia. There you go. You gonna read it, Uncle Neely?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to try to take a deep breath, dude. I got you, Mama Tia.
Damn, wow, that's a setup.
Yeah. No, I thought you were going to give it a go. You know, like sometimes the student want to try, you know, and you end up failing. I think you did good not trying. Chico outright told a lie, because I know you don't understand sentence structure, Chico.
Hold on.
Me, Chico
outright told
a lie.
What I said
was I waved earlier. That was it. Now, Chico, I was your defender for 2 years. Now she's asking you, where did she go wrong? Chico, why are you attacking Mama Tia in 2025 when all she's trying to do is help you?
I have no idea what she's talking about. What?
You attacked her.
I read what she.
You tried to blame her.
Don't try to write that narrative. Come on, guys.
And then right now, today, you've been blaming her about not waving that you waved. Chico, I don't get it. I don't understand. What
Mama Tia
do?
You know, I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby.
I heartbeat. You acting real entertaining.
Got nothing but love for you, baby. Mama Tia, you know, on this great Valentine's Day 2025, it's nothing but love for you at all times. So make sure you enjoy the vibes and enjoy the ride.
You should put yourself on the screen with that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Sunday night.
I'm not trying to enjoy the ride. Like you're gonna be more respectful to Mama Tia. So next time you start talking freaky to Mama Tia, just make it a solo shot.
See, Mama Tia said she probably said or read that wrong. She said, "Hey, Mama Tia doesn't have on her glasses," so she probably did.
She got his on, and that's half the damn problem. It might be about 85% of the damn problem.
Oh,
we another day.
We'll keep that between us. We'll keep that between us
now. Renee Rainey coming in with the $4.99 sticker. Appreciate that. Appreciate that love. Can't wait to see y'all back in Colorado this season for this fall. Hey, Renee Rainey, what and anybody else in the chat, if you coming to Boulder this fall for a game, it's 7 home games. Which one you looking at? Which home game does the chat like on the schedule that's a can't miss for them?
I got to try to pull up the schedule right quick. Hold down, hold your horses. Like my baseball coach, you say, hold up, guys.
Look, don't you call me a baseball coach. You done quoted him enough.
Damn, you're right.
We don't need to leave him whatever the hell he at. Because he need to be locked up is what he need to be.
Actually, he became a sheriff, and now I think he's running for mayor of a small town. With a lot of support.
I bet he had some fun in the jail too.
Damn, that's messed up. I almost called his name, but shout out to Coach, man.
Renee Rainey says Arizona game, Martin Wheatfall to BYU sightseeing that first one against Georgia Tech. Negus Freeman said the same thing with Texas and Brent. Those are good ones. Iowa State. Those are awesome good ones.
Isn't it Negus Freeman or not Negus?
Well, whatever, man. I tried. Like
I would start hitting you with that right there. I tried, Fuck it. I tried.
And this says Georgia Tech, BYU, and TCU. TCU, good road game. Good road game in Funky Town in Fort Worth. Sabrina Walters, that Iowa State, we didn't get to play them this year, and they were at the top of the conference all year long. That BYU game, definite much-needed rematch coming off that what they did to us in the bowl game. Like the man said on Coming to America when he was showing Akeem and Assemi that apartment, damn shame what they did to that dog.
We would take the room. No. Yes. This is perfect.
It's a damn shame what they did to that dog. They had the dog outline the tape, man.
They did. Nah, what killed me was the tail. The tail was just a line. It wasn't even outlined. It was just a line. Who came up with that, dog? Who did that?
It's damn shame what they did to that dog. I can say that anytime somebody get their ass will be like, it's damn shame what they did to that dog.
Life. Real life. A thing that we have been denied for far too long.
I'm with you, T-Bones. You got to get our leg back, dog. And then that's just going. I don't even know if that thing is even. If we win, I don't even know if it's even. Because they got like 2 licks on us in that bowl game.
Left with some knots on the side of our head type deal.
Martin Weefall, let me read that one. It's a little longer. I know it's an away game, but the U of H game, I can't wait. I got my tickets already. I'm from Houston, but I'm a huge Colorado fan, so I just want to see a hell of a game. I'm coming to the tailgate. Man, we see that, Martin Weefall. I think that's going to be a big one, too. Got TCU in another part of Texas. You got Houston down in South Texas. Good recruiting trips, for us to be on the road and show what we got. Houston, they got some work to do rebuilding wise. Coach Jason Phillips played there, our wide receiver coach, 2-time All-American, led the nation in receiving from Houston. So we'll see. That's going to be a good one.
All right, let's get to some of these. Let's get to some more of these comments also. The ones
That's right, White Porter. They had the blind man Kane outline too.
Right. And then you gonna say, "Let me read this one. It's a little long."
Yeah, because look, what Chico.
So I'm a Della Reese Chico. Mama Tia said.
Chico, look, I'm tell you this.
I'm gonna read it because
it's Valentine's Day, my brother. I love you, and part of love means I want for you and I want for myself. I don't want nobody to continue to put me in a position that I failed at. That was a long sentence. You don't need to read no long sentences.
That's messed up.
I did that out of love.
Oh man. I had these right here. Start. Let me see. These were Marty. Is that long enough for you to read, Uncle? Or can I read it?
What is your football history? How did you get to where you are at today? I know loaded question. Short form is fine. Well, football wise, coached down at Mendenhall High School, just south of Jackson, under Coach Chucky Allen, who I tell you what, man, now the 4th person from that staff is now head coach. Shout out to Derek Jink Dog Jenkins, just became head coach at Moss Point, where Devin Booker is from. And so worked down there at Mendenhall High School. Then when I was covering Jackson State sports with the pregame show, myself and Dr. Charles Bishop, y'all know him from Sunday nights. That's when I met Coach Prime, and he wanted it to be a more internal. I didn't know he was even watching the show. Let me say that first. And he hit me up after doing that spring season, said, "Man, I've been watching your stuff post game. When I get home, you need to come on the inside and cover it, like what you're doing. So be ingrained in the program and reporting it from inside." So then fast forward, he got ready to go to Colorado. He said, "Look, I just want you to come see it, come take a look. If you want to come, you can come." And I did just like Celia did on Color Purple. I'm going with Suge. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't worry about what nobody said, nobody thought. I'm going with Suge.
I'm going with Suge. And they like, "You ugly. You can't sing. Suge got talent." I'm going in the damn way. Is what it is. That's right, Mendenhall High School, Mendenhall Tigers down there.
Hey, if you have any recruits out there, 2026, put it in the chat. Let us know some of the recruits that's out there 2026. I know I got a couple. and I keep saying this, I keep championing this, down in Selma, Alabama. Of course, where I'm from, Montgomery, Alabama, and Pike Road, Alabama. Y'all need to go look at the talent that's there. That's where Judkins came from, the running back for Ohio State that's going to the league, not just won the championship. And it's plenty of talent down there. So let us know. I may be black. I may be ugly.
I said it.
Unc, did you say that?
Oh,
Let's go to another one.
That's what Mister tried to tell her. You black, you ugly. Suge got talent. I don't put you what you do. You black, you ugly. You can't sing. I'm going anyway. Sightseeing. Good question from Sightseeing. CITE seeing.
Okay, I get it.
Y'all know that like Coach Flea was the running back coach, but he was assistant head coach as well. And what Sightseeing is asking who takes over that role. I think what's probably going to happen now, you're going to see this across college football because there are positions in college football now that never really existed, say 5 years or so, where you now have a general manager in college football, you have a director and a director of football operations in football, and with the two coordinators in football being in charge of their respective defense and offense, it is really from an organizational standpoint eliminated the need for a true assistant to the head coach. So you'll see a lot of coaches now, whether you coach receivers, your title is assistant head coach, but there used to be a title, or there is still a title called assistant to the head coach. And he was like kind of second in command. But when you have a general manager, you have a director of football operations, a lot of those duties get absorbed in those second in command. But when you have
I'm sorry for that feedback right there.
No problem. I hope that answered Sightseeing. So I don't think that's a role that'll be quote unquote filled in Colorado, and I think you're going to begin to see it eliminated from the hierarchy in a lot of organizations.
Hey, just for a quick reminder out there, everybody checking in, listening in, new YouTube channel called The Morning Run. Check it out, The Morning Run or The Morning Run podcast. It's streaming live right now, the show. You can go follow it, subscribe right now, The Morning Run. That's where all the clips will be on that channel. Some will be posted on the Pregame Show channel, Big Dog Chico channel, and Dukes the Scoop channel also. So y'all look out for those clips and just different segments of the show. The Morning Run right now.
They want to see my Sealy fingers. Until you do right by me, everything you try gonna fail. I'm going to shoot.
I used to say, I bet Sealy can throw a mean split finger fastball.
But that ain't all Sealy can do.
Quick question. Let me see.
Why you pause, dog? It's Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, see, you know Sealy got that turkey dick.
On this Valentine's Day.
You know Sealy got that gobbler. Woo!
That Glock 3000. What is a great Valentine's Day gift? Speaking of that, what's a great Valentine's Day gift, Uncle Chico?
Oh man, leave me the hell alone. Like, don't come here saying I've been thinking, or I think it's funny how you like.
He ain't lying.
Like, you want to give me something Valentine's Day? Give me 24 hours without saying you've been thinking, or you think it's funny how. Look, just leave me the hell alone. I want peace.
He said, leave me the hell alone. I don't want to hear no, I've been thinking, I feel, I thought you should.
Yeah, I think it's funny how whenever they say that, it don't be something funny.
No, dog.
It ain't never funny.
No. Not at all.
Hey, do that right there again, Chico. I gotta tell the chat stuff. I love the way Chico leaned back and looked at the audience like we got a live studio audience.
Studio audience, what y'all think? One day we might have one for real. One day we keep doing what we're doing, we might have one. If you guys want to support that mission, that journey for Uncle Chico live, the Morning Run live, and all our other shows and affiliations and things, y'all make sure y'all continue to support. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the money that jingles and that folds. Absolutely. So that we can continue to bring in a better sound man, better quality, have more time to do this.
It's gonna be real easy to get a better sound man.
Dang.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Anything can be
better than what we got.
We might need to make a T-shirt that say "Gobba Gobba 3000" on that thing, baby. If y'all would buy that "Gobba Gobba 3000," let us know.
The only person that's gonna buy it is the one who just typed it. We're gonna sell one shirt.
Hey, we're gonna compete with that shirt Sap had on, man. I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look. Gobba Gobba 3000 is crazy with a turkey on that thing. Skin. Come on,
you remember last night, Chico. You remember last night we were leading into Valentine's Day, and I had the pregame show Black Book out, and I asked you, and I'm gonna ask you again. Now this is officially Valentine's Day, Tommy. What does GTD stand for?
Got the draws.
Tommy, the chat cannot hear you. You're going to have to speak up, Tommy. What does GTD stand for?
Got the draws, dog. Got the draws. Oh. Hey, yeah, speaking it into existence. Exactly. All things are possible. And I would ask the chat out there. Unc keeps saying, I look to the side. I say like Shaquille O'Neal would say, are you not entertained? I said, are you not entertained? There you go, Ernie. Right back to you.
Kendall said, you better not make that shirt to be inside this.
That Gobba Gobba 3000 gonna sell out, dog.
We're gonna take it to a barber. Let it barber well, boy. He got the draws. They got the draws.
Back pain. Get you some icy hot.
Shout out to T Voltage, man. T Voltage be fucking with us, man. I fucks with T Voltage.
Off the top. Mama Tia. I mess with Mama Tia. That's my love. Appreciate you, Mama Tia.
That's love. I sure can't tell it. Don't love me.
Mama
That's
Tia
how you show love.
In the building. Mama Tia in the building. We need to have a Mama Tia song. Mama Tia.
You put yourself on the screen.
In the building.
It's gonna look like you singing to me, dog. I don't want to be part of it. When they go back and watch this 3 years from now, it's gonna think you singing to me.
I'm gonna post the clip that Unc sent to me. She never gonna live down those Nutty Professor allegations.
That's I almost said, what did I thought about it? Nutty. And they were not Martin, they were not allegations. He the one told the story.
I ain't say nothing about no nuts touching me, dog. Matter of fact, let's not even get back into that story. Mama T and Chico sitting in the tree.
KISSING.
First come love, then come marriage.
And they both got bad knees.
You ain't lying. Let me see. One more question that's in the chat that we must get to. Let me see here. Somebody asked about some favorite football memories or something I thought I saw. Was that right? Or did I not read that right and comprehend it correctly? Well, I'll say this. Let's talk about some old memories, I guess. I don't know. You just posted a picture of your frat brothers or your fraternity. Tell us about that, Uncle Neely. What was it? Black History Month? Yeah, Black History Month.
That was just a shout out to the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, man. You know, the first Black labor union formed by Black people for Black people in the United States. The brothers who used to work the trains and get mistreated, organized by A. Philip Randolph. Hey, that we want better, we demand better, we don't get better, we out this mofo. So shout out to the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. This was the first group of Black men to unionize, and they were actually very fundamental in getting a Black middle class established with their wages, and were fundamental in funding the civil rights movement. So yeah, Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters was my Black History moment. Shout out to them.
And that is your Black History Month moment of the night from Uncle Neely. Brought to you by no one right now, but if you want to be a presenting sponsor, make sure you hit us up in the inbox as soon as you get a chance. Or holler at Uncle Neely at thepregameshow.com so you can come on here and get you.
Them jokers clean right there in the picture. Look at them creases in pants.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean. And look at the second brother. He got them pants all the way up, though. That's like he got them pants like Remy Ma and Fat Joe. They all the way up.
Yes, he got those. Are what you call hiked up. He got them things hiked up.
Hiked up.
Yes, hike them pants up, boy.
Yeah, appreciate their works and their sacrifices. Brotherhood of sleeping car porters.
100%. We appreciate that, Uncle Neely, for that Black History moment, that history lesson. Great story how they got those jobs. They went through some shiz naive. Yes, indeed.
I saw one. I was going.
Exactly. Those are breeches, not pants, Martin said. I think we need to. I think our young guys need to start dressing like that nowadays. Will we ever see young brothers dress like that in the street nowadays?
That's going to be up to young women. Men are going to always do what women put up with. Women lead this country, even if they're not in elected leadership. Women set the tone. If women say we ain't dating nobody who ain't got their pants pulled up, watch pants go. You start getting pulled up.
Yes, sir.
Like,
y'all hear that, women?
We only go as far as what ladies tolerate, and then you just have to battle the Chicos out there who try to get away with every damn thing. The ladies just stay steadfast because y'all set the tone. We march by the beat that y'all drum.
Exactly. If y'all say, you know, need to get a haircut, then they're going to get haircuts. But you're going to always have those outliers.
Yeah, y'all got to stay united now because Chico gonna go find that one, you know.
That's gonna accept me for the way I am. Come on now.
But she ain't gonna be what you want, so it ain't gonna last long.
No, like one great philosopher said, don't go chasing after who you like who like you.
I ain't no doubt about that. Yeah,
you'll get much further in life.
That's where I'm starting at.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to walk in a room and convince nobody no damn thing. Who in here like me? I'm picking for
me. There you go, Unc. That's what I'm talking about, right? Who in here like me? That's who I'm rocking with.
Yeah. Renee Rainey, $4.99 super chat. Uncle Neely would like to see a future video on your behind the scene prep on game day. We actually got some of that coming, Renee Rainey. It's from stuff from this past year, and we're going to do it for spring ball as well. So
I keep telling Uncle Neely, y'all let us know in the chat right now what y'all like to see Uncle Neely do, like a breakdown of some of his videos, maybe a recap or a reaction to some of his videos in the past, maybe his top videos. Maybe, you know, we sit down, we play them, and we break them down, you know, scene by scene, so to speak, with Uncle Neely. Y'all let us know if y'all would like to see that. If not, then we won't bring it to you. But so many other things that can come from the Pregame Network and the things that we're collabing on. Let us know what y'all would like to see.
Let's put it out there. Let's test it.
Wasn't really casual clothes. Kids would be playing baseball in church clothes and bottom. Exactly. I think that's where the term came from. You know, go put your play clothes on and take off them church clothes. But I get your church clothes dirty.
Let me see if you country like old Uncle Neely. When you got home from church and you were such in a hurry to go out there and play, you remember playing in your church socks. You change your pants and shoes and shirt. You be out there some dress socks.
And everything else is athletic wear. Yeah. that grass stain in your pants or in your khaki pants was the worst, man.
Oh yeah,
that ain't one point. Oh, I ain't come out in the khaki pants. Man, Mama will try to. I seen my cousin down there die from a beating from getting those grass stains in his pants, you know. But other than that, we've already been over an hour, man, talking this morning.
Hey, Martin Wheatfall, go into the pregame show content this month. There's a video out with Coach Swayze mic'd up, and we got a Coach Swayze video dropping next week, his interview. But he has been mic'd up this strength and conditioning series, so that video is out there.
Hey guys, I used to watch back in the day when DVDs was a big thing. I used to watch the director's cut of movies they used to have on these DVDs. They'll have the movie, they'll have behind the scenes, and then I have what's called a director's cut, where the movie would play, but the volume would be low. It might come up every once in a while, but it's basically a voiceover with the director. I watch those damn near more than the movies. I love those, and I'm sure there was some people out there that was just like me. Hell, that's why they had the content on there. So that was the kind of like the thought process I had with Uncle Neely doing that with some of his content that he has.
Yeah, let's do it. You remember pop-up video on VH1? I used to love that too.
Wow.
Pop-up video.
Pop-up video. Jim. Same thing. Same type of deal.
Facts on the screen,
Facts on the screen. Yeah, I love that.
Let's stop talking about it and do it.
All right, then. Well, that's a done deal. Y'all know what it is. Y'all continue to support us. Y'all going to see more shows and different things coming from us starting on this great Valentine's Day weekend. It's going down in a major way.
Let me say this to the ladies out there in particular, because I know for the most part, it's ladies who do the receiving on Valentine's Day. And that's no shade. We're supposed to celebrate y'all. It's now 1:42 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I know you done been to that security desk at work 3 times asking if something came for me. Sealy, Mr. got the mail. Ain't nothing coming for you. Like, if you ain't got it by now, ain't nothing coming. Just regroup for next year. I love you. Chico love you. Uncle Chico Live love you. The Morning Run in Duke's absence love you. But you can stop going up to that front seat if anything came for you. It's about to be 2 p.m. It's 3 p.m. in Atlanta. Ain't nothing coming, baby.
Nah. Might be time to accept it right now. Damn, I think I need to send out a couple text messages at least. That's a joke, guys. That was just a joke.
He wasn't playing, y'all. He wasn't playing.
When his prior parents coming back, we're coming back real soon with a special episode. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming. As T Voce said, all love, ladies.
As we go out of here, put some hearts in the chat for Valentine's Day. Let's spread love the Uncle Chico way. Throw some hearts in the chat. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed. In a real way. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment for the badass Uncle Neely. The big dog Chico Pleasy. We're going to be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East.